until we reviewed our static night vision cameras.
Oh my God!
When we zoomed in, you can clearly see this birdcage fall off a table as if something pushed it. This activity was hot in whatever...
This clip always gives me lots of anxiety. You just don't mess with the kids. You just don't. But this is all here to help you understand, hopefully. So, mankind, as a collective, has been ignorant to the fact and arrogant in thinking that we are the alpha dominant species on this planet. They've been here as long as we have, maybe longer. Most of the time, any interactions we have with them gets chalked up as ghosts, apparitions, aliens, monsters, gray men, goblins, and ghouls. The truth is, more often than not, it's a specter jerking around, or as a collective, the HAZE. Oh, and don't worry, little Connor's gonna be just fine. These guys suck, and they're also unable to be seen with the human eye, which really sucks. But there are some species that can see these guys, and gals, and kids. They procreate. They live and walk amongst us. Spooky, right? Well, not really. Let me drop some science on you. Light is a form of energy. Their molecular structure allows light energy to pass through them. Without light, it would be impossible for us humans to see anything. Our human eye works just like a camera. The eye is shaped like a ball with a lens about the size of a pea. When looking at something, light enters through a small hole called the pupil. The pupil is in the iris, which is the colored part of your eye. The light passes through the lens and focuses onto a layer at the back of the eye called the retina, blah, 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 blah. By the way, Spectre knocked this chick out. Pretty rude. They exist, we cannot see them without the aid of technology like thermal or radar imaging or fairy dust. More on that later. The human eyeball sucks. Oh, and they can see us, like, perfectly. Yeah, go ahead, boss.
Hey, how was the flight?
You know, it sucked, but I finally got to finish that movie, The Shape of Water. It was really good, actually. I hope they make more. I want to see their little manfish babies.
We clearly have different tastes in movies. Okay, sit rep time.
Yeah, roger that. Picked up my stuff at 2100, Ubered over to the target location, grabbed some T-Bell on the way, and I'm accessing the building's service room basement now. The HAZE has been jacking with humans whenever it suits them since the dawn of time. In my opinion, I think they think they're better than us humans. So basically, invisible snobs. Huge wars have been fought for them and because of them by power-hungry dudes trying to win over the favor, which I guess I get. Having invisible dudes as friends could be cool. You guys remember the Holy Wars, or the Crusade, depending on what side you found yourself on? That was one of the biggest and bloodiest showdowns that lasted for 200 years. The whole time, it was like a, hey dad, look what I can do. Look at me dad. Love me papa, please. Trying to win the everlasting love and friendship of the HAZE. About halfway through that show, there was these really cool dudes named the Knights Templar, and they figured out how to see a specter with some stuff still in use today. I call it fairy dust. I'm not sure what it's made out of, but if this stuff gets on them, they glow like a vampire from Twilight. So now, instead of trying to get brownie points from the HAZE, the Templar just started whacking these guys. A huge portion of the HAZE population were wiped out after only 6 years. We are talking millions of invisible bodies. They never saw it coming.
You're making good time. Set current time mark 22:36. Set mark.
Yeah, we're good.
So Taco Bell, huh? How's that diet going?
It's going really good. I'm in the best shape that I've ever been. And you know, if they let us see each other sometimes, you would know that. You wouldn't have to ask.
Keep on task. We have 14 mics remaining in the LEO clear window. Don't turn this into another Fort Collins.
Fort Collins was a masterpiece. What are you talking about? I was an absolute stud on that one.
A stud that overlapped his window, got reported by local LEO, got into a small arms exchange with a sizable 6th column element, tried for language, and a premise.
Boss, you're breaking up on me. Anyhow, deploying fairy dust now.
Why do you call it that? Nobody else calls it that.
Fairy dust? It's dust. It does magical stuff. It lets me see the targets. It's fairy dust.
Mics, you need to move faster. Recon team states they have positive ID on 3 Spectre running the show and anywhere from 2 to 5 6th column minions.
2 to 5? That's like double the number. Sweet reconnaissance, boys.
Top floor, a new shell company has the whole level leased out. Clear it and confirm clear before calling for the clean team.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Hey, real quick, just wanted to give you a heads up. I didn't bring any suppressors, and to save time, I'm gonna go ahead and take the elevator. Again, just a heads up, it's gonna get loud and a little loud.
Jesus.
Yeah, okay, boss. Talk to you later. So, over the last 50 years, we've developed technology that's made my job a little bit easier. Now, going invisible isn't as clean or as efficient as the HAZE is. For instance, when you have to ride an elevator with a complete stranger and you don't want to come off looking like a creep. It works in a pinch, and it won't leave you high and dry. It works.
Heads up. I got a 2-minion security detail and 1 Spectre about to walk on top of you. Back out now and set up a hasty. How copy?
Alright.
Opening clear. We have a visual. Repeat, we have a visual.
We've made some great discoveries in the 20th century that helped us fight the HAZE. Electromagnetic waves. They hate them. In small doses like what your home Wi-Fi router and cell phone emit, it makes them real skittish, and they will avoid those areas when possible. In large doses, like a calculated and targeted EMP shock, well, that scrambles them up real nice. So make sure you're doing your part in joining the worldwide waves and help contribute to this man-made electromagnetic bubble shield of safety that most first world countries enjoy. Keep your Facebook notifications on.
Reports are flooding into the local department. Sit rep now.
Yeah, a little busy, but it's getting handled.
Really? Because it sounds like a show.
It's not a show, I'm handling it. No signs of that remaining spec. Hey, if I don't make it out of here, just know that I never meant to text you that.
Another Fort Collins show. You're down to 2 minutes before police are all over you. Bioscans are still showing 1 human and 1 Spectre breathing. You've got Dark Spectre coming to you. Check your rear. You need to end this now. How copy?
Yeah, moving now. Now that's checked. Confirmed, 2 Spectre down, 2-6 column down. Still looking for 3rd Spectre, how copy?
You have police dispatch dispatching to your locate. You need to exit immediately. Please confirm the AO clear. Clean team is on standby. Do you copy? Come in. Come in. Please copy.
Hey boss, I don't know if you copy. You need to send that clean team ASAP. I'm pretty sure my eardrums are gone. Yeah, that's blood. Hey, I think the cops are coming. I'm gonna get out of here real quick. A little dizzy, but I can crawl. AO is clear. Later, boss.
Ford calling.
Small pockets of the HAZE are still alive and well, and still up to no good. Apparently they have some kind of grudge at mankind. I don't know why. They're still good at getting into people's ears to do their bidding, which of course is to wipe man off the face of Earth. They've made some serious power plays over the last couple of centuries. World wars and plagues. Oh yes, dirty, nasty plagues. They're super into poisoning us, and pretty good at it if left unchecked. Remember this guy? They promised him all kinds of cool stuff to do dumb things that would hurt mankind.
Yes, I'm Hitler, and these cool invisible dudes are gonna hook us up if we do some stupid. I believe them. They're my friends.
This guy drank the juice too. Good luck with that, Saddam. If you ever felt like there's somebody or something close to you, feeling their eyes look upon you, but you see nothing, well, that's probably a specter just being a creep. Sleep tight. Long story short, the Crusades never ended. They just went dark.